Good afternoon. This is Mary Hollingshead, and I am going to be doing our training this afternoon on understanding rank advancement, and how you're being paid. So I just want to take a couple minutes before starting the slides and just share with you that this is something that I do every day. I look at my rank advancement every day because I'm looking to see what my volume is because I'm currently an executive director. So to become a presidential director, you've got to have 100,000 um, group volume. So I'm looking to see where I am at my next rank. And I also do this for my team. So a lot of times when I'm looking at my team, though, I'll wait till like Thursday. And that's because Monday and Tuesdays, the company is redoing their weekly, and the computer's updating. And sometimes our monthly subscriptions haven't gone through. So that's why I wait on Thursday to start looking at my team's rankments and rank advancements because this affects your paycheck and it also affects their paycheck. And so this is how you manage your team. This is how you help your team is by helping them understand rank advancement. And after you contact your team on a regular basis, asking them about their rank advancement and what they need to do, it helps them to duplicate this so that you're duplicating what you need to do to be a good team leader. So what I'm going to discuss is what do these fields mean and where can you find the information for you and your team. So when you see these screens coming up, you're going to see you have a lifetime rank. Where do you find your lifetime rank? You'll find your lifetime rank under your view, your profile. And I'm going to show you that in the next slide. But paid as a rank is going to be under your commissions. And they're going to show you in a little circle how much percentage you have, and it's also going to tell you how you're being paid. Now, why is that important? Because you can hit a rank and it's considered your lifetime rank. But if you don't have all the checks, you might not be getting paid as that rank. So it can affect your paycheck. The other field we're going to talk about is your next paid rank. Now, if you're at a rank and you have to wait to hit that rank again, they're going to be showing you the rank that you're already a lifetime rank. But in this presentation, I'm going to be sharing your next paid rank. And you'll understand that when I get to the next screen. But before I get there, I want to just go over your profile. So you know that your profile, you can find your profile by the home screen, and you see that little blue arrow next to your picture. You click on the arrow, and then this will pop up. So you can see, for me, it shares my name, and it also shares with you what my lifetime rank is, which it's currently an executive director. And you can also see that Maria sponsored me. And down at the bottom, it has the activity and also your next rank, which is what this whole presentation is going to be about, is understanding your next rank. So let's go to the first slide that I wanted to show you. So this current person is at 81%. I know because I know who this person is. And by the way, I got these slides from Lorenzo and Ed, so that we have a mixture of slides for you guys. So it's not all my team. So in this particular case, this person is 81% manager. Now, the company put up there, you have a lifetime rank of a diamond, because that's the last package that she bought was a diamond. At the time, now she's paid as a rank not applicable, is what the NA stands for. And what she's going for is the next paid rank, which is manager. So now let's go look on the other side, the right side. And I want to share what's so important is that your path one, it's explaining to you, you must be a brand partner. Your account must be in good standing. You need to have at least 300 lifetime PV, and you need at least 110 PV for the previous 31 days. Now, I just want to focus on these 4 green check marks for a minute, because what I want to share with you, this has everything to do with you. That means this brand partner is active, is keeping themselves, they have a monthly subscription. They're doing everything they need to do to be a manager in LifeWave. Now, the next 2 fields, and as we go on, you're going to see these fields. The one with the red X, this is what your team is doing. So this is where you were coming in to help them understand ranking. So with this person, they need at least 2 personally sponsored active brand partners with at least 180 lifetime PV in their left leg. Down below, you see it says 1 of 2. So they currently have 1 active brand partner. The next X, they need at least 2 personally sponsored active brand partners with at least 180 lifetime PV in their right leg. And I know it will say 1 of 2, but it got cut off when we went to post the slide. So this person is active. So this person, as paid as rank, can at least cycle 2 times a week and earn themselves $100 if they have enough personal volume to be able to make the checks. And what they're trying to do is their next paid rank is going to be a manager. Now, I want to show you another person that has a lifetime rank as a manager. So what does this mean? This means that they already earned the manager. But what happened? They're getting paid as a rank, not applicable. And then their next rank that they want to hit is director. But they currently are at 94% as a manager. So now let's look on this right side. Let's go through the path number 1. They must be a brand partner. Their account must be in good standing. You need at least the 300 lifetime PV, and you need at least 110 PV for the previous 31 days. Again, this person is doing everything they need to do to become a manager. Now, the next 2 fields is showing them that they need 2 personally sponsored active brand partners with at least 180 lifetime PV in your left leg. And it shows them they only have 1 out of their 2 that is active. So that's where you would use the rank advancement to look up who is it and what's wrong, because it is causing them not to get paid as a manager. And let's clarify things with the ranking. If you're an NA, that means that you're only going to be able to earn 2 cycles, which is $100 a week. If they were being paid as a manager, they're going to be able to go 30 cycles and earn up to $1,500 a week. So that's a big difference. So if you're currently a manager, but you're not getting paid as a manager, you want to help your team or your person be able to get their situation figured out. So what I would do is go into my back office. I'm not into their back office. I'm in my own back office. And because they were sponsored by me, I can look into the binary tree or the enroller tree and see what is going on in this particular case. I know that this person has somebody in their business that did not do their monthly subscription. So it's very important when we bring people in and we bring them in as a brand partner that we make sure they understand their commitment and that they need to do a monthly subscription. If not, it can affect your paycheck and it also affects their paycheck. So you want to make sure that you're explaining to your team what they need to do to get themselves back as a manager. So in this case, this person has two choices. They can call that person and find out if they're going to do their monthly subscription, or what do they need to do? They need to find another brand partner and put them on their left leg so that that brand partner activates them back to being a manager and they can get paid as a manager. So look at this one. It just so happened these three first slides that I'm sharing with you guys, the same with this person. They already hit the rank, lifetime rank as a director, but they're currently being paid as a manager. Their next paid rank is senior director. They're 90%. So again, if we go through the first four, you can see, again, this person is taking care of themselves. They're making sure they're a brand partner. Their account must be in good standing. They have at least their 300 lifetime PV, and they need at least 110 in the previous 31 days. So now we go down to the next part, which is their team. You need at least 3 personally sponsored active brand partners with at least that 180 lifetime PV in their left leg. And the green check shows that they do. They're qualified there. Now the next one, you need at least 3 personally sponsored active brand partners with at least 180 lifetime PV in your right leg. Well, guess that is, they had that. They accomplished that. Now let's see what's wrong. There's an X, a red X. So they need at least 1 personally sponsored active manager in their left leg. So their left leg is where their problem is. And so they need to go under rank advancement and find out who it is that is causing them not to have this active. That, and most likely, I can already tell you, most likely, because I've looked these up so much, that someone didn't do their monthly subscription. So again, I just want to stress how important it is when you're bringing people in that you make sure they set up their monthly subscription or to do a maintenance kit, because if not, it affects you and them as you go on in time. So now let's look at this person. They're actually a lifetime director. They're actually getting paid as a director. And their next rank is a senior director. So they're 80% closer to a senior director. And now let's see what they need to do to become a senior director. So first you look and you see that the company says, yes, they're a brand partner. Their account must be in good standing. They are. Now in this one, they're asking you need at least 2 personally sponsored active directors. In this case, they don't have any. They don't have anyone on their team as an active director. But look, you need at least 10,000 group volume. And they do. That's why it's checked. And you must be a qualified director. So again, their group volume is where they need it to be a senior director. and they also qualify themselves as a director. The only thing they're looking for is their two people to help them become a senior director. So let's go to the person that is a lifetime executive director. That means that they did hit the executive director. They're paid right now as a director, and their next paid rank is going to be presidential director after they requalify for executive director. So let's look at this. To become a executive director again, it is you must be a brand partner. Your account must be in good standing. And in this case, they need at least 2 personally sponsored active directors. And they need at least 50,000 group volume. And you can see this changes every day and definitely weekly. At this time, they're at 49,000. And so they need about, I think it's like 1,700 more group volume to be able to hit their executive director, besides having 2 active directors. And they must be a qualified director themselves. So let's go look at the next rank, and that's going to be your presidential director. This person is at 99% completed it. Their lifetime rank is presidential director. They're paid as a rank as an executive director, and their next rank they're going for is senior presidential director. So if we look on the right side, they are qualified as a brand partner. Their account must be in good standing. They need at least 2 personally sponsored active directors. They have that. Now they need 100,000 as group volume, and they have 98 with 608. So they're missing a few, just a little bit of group volume for them to go back to presidential director and then start building up for senior presidential director. So this is, again, how you can, in this case, this person is not really looking at rank advancement for their team because everything on their team is good. What they're looking at is their volume. And this is why after you hit a senior presidential director and you're going for your next one, you're always looking at your group volume, because that determines your next rank is by how much group volume your team has. And I can tell you this changes weekly, and it can change daily. And sometimes I've seen in the past where I've lost 4,000 group volume in a day. It can blow your mind away. And then by the end of the week, you get 2,000 of it back because your team is always building and bringing in new people. So this was just going over what the ranks are. Now I want to just explain a little bit about understanding your team's ranks advancements. And you can use the binary or the enroller tree viewer to understand how you can help your brand partners rank up. Just understanding how to view your team's information can help you build a stronger team. So I can give you an example of what happened to one of my directors. They were missing one person where, sorry, I'm getting my train of thought there. So they were missing, somebody did not do their monthly subscription. So what I was able to do by going on my back office, again, my back office, and I go under my enroller or binary tree, depending on what I need to do. In this case, I knew who it was, so I could just go on the enroller tree viewer. And I was able to see, wait a minute, this person never has trouble with their directors staying active. And this was a fluke thing. So this is how I started understanding how important rank advancement is, was this particular story. So this person, um, where the person that I sponsored was active, but the person that they sponsored, which is now my second level, was not. So I contacted the next person that and found out that their monthly auto ship didn't go through. And so I contacted them and they said, no, I set it up and it should be going through. And I said, well, can you check your back office? So we went together. They went on their back office and I talked them through to how to find out what happened. And it just so happened, after a lot of research, we found out that their expiration date on their credit card was not right. So their monthly didn't go through. And they were even saying, I've been waiting for my monthly and I couldn't figure out why it didn't come, but I didn't know what to do or where to go. So again, we were able to help them understand that you can use your binary or your enroller tree to help your brand partners figure out what's causing them not to be paid at their rank or to rank up. So just understanding how this works can help your team build their team. So I'm going to stop there for a minute and see if you have any questions of what I've shared so far. And does anyone want to go into their back office and understand what is needed to rank up or why you're not being paid at your rank?